Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're doing something a bit different. We are taking a hard, analytical look at a cultural expectation that's, well, it's literally been deeply ingrained across generations. Our goal here is to deconstruct what it really means to find your place in the world. And we're going to challenge pretty much everything we've been taught about stability.
Beta आप settle ho jao? Okay, let's dive into this. Because there is this one sentence that almost every Indian woman has heard at some point. Child, now it's time to settle down. It's just a few little words, right? But man, they carry the absolute weight of dictating your entire life's direction. It's inescapable. It's a universally triggering phrase for sure. But what exactly does it mean? No one ever really defines it for you, because society just kind of assumes you already know the answer.
And what society assumes is strict, like really rigid. In traditional households, settling down strictly translates to basically three things: getting married, setting up a family, and shifting into someone else's house to finalize your life's path. Do that, and boom, your life is set. But wait, I want to ask a really serious question today. When was this equation actually created? Like, when exactly did we decide that personal freedom, career growth, and financial stability were just completely replaced by marriage as the ultimate metric of success? It's a massive assumption, and we rarely ever pause to question it.
Section 1. Simran's story, the contagion of doubt.
To really see how this external pressure slowly, almost invisibly morphs into internal self-doubt, let's look at Simran. Here is her reality. She's a 26-year-old IT professional living in Pune. She literally just got a promotion at work. She shares a super fun flat with her friends, goes hiking on the weekends, and she's even upskilling herself with online data science courses. Simran's life is perfectly fulfilling. She is independent, progressive, and frankly, doing incredibly well for herself. From her perspective, everything was going perfectly, right up until she went home for the Diwali holidays. Within just 3 days of being home, 3 days, 3 different relatives told her the exact same thing, just packaged differently. They'd say things like, well, a promotion is good, but it's time to settle down. Or, you've studied, you've worked, now look for a match. Imagine the clash here. Suddenly, all her incredible, hard-earned achievements are put right up against these jarring, repetitive taunts. And these comments, they do something really insidious. They plant this tiny seed of inadequacy in a mind that was previously completely content. Because the underlying message of settle down isn't actually telling you what to do next. It's telling you this: what you are doing right now is not enough. Let that sink in for a second. Stop and just feel the emotional weight of that statement. What you are doing is not enough. How many times have you felt this? You have a thriving career, but you're not settled. You have a home, but you're not settled. You have genuine happiness, but you're still not settled. And that's because the definition of settling that society handed to you was never actually in your control. It was designed so that until you meet their specific metric of marriage, you remain unsettled, no matter how much you achieve on your own. Section 2. Neha's alternative reality, disrupting the narrative. Now let's look at a totally different picture. This is Neha's reality. She is a 29-year-old freelance graphic designer from Delhi. Now, her income fluctuates day to day, sure, but it is entirely stable and sustains her. She's traveled solo across 3 different countries, diligently built up her own personal savings, and she even launched an online course to help junior designers. Neha lives a highly unconventional lifestyle, absolutely, but she is incredibly self-assured. She has completely bypassed that traditional roadmap and charted her own course. But notice the stark disconnect here. According to her relatives, Neha is completely unsettled simply because she's unmarried. But according to Neha, she's entirely settled. She is financially stable, independent, and self-made. And this brilliantly illustrates the total disconnect between society's rigid, archaic metrics and a woman's actual lived fulfillment. It just proves that a fulfilled life simply cannot be measured by a single checkbox. Section 3. The true meaning of settled. Finding yourself first. We absolutely need to shift our focus and redefine this whole concept. To be super clear, marriage is beautiful when it happens between 2 complete, secure individuals. But it is hugely problematic when used as a blanket solution to fix life's deeper questions. Before you ever merge your life with someone else, you need a checklist. Who am I? What do I actually want out of this life? Can I stand independently, financially, on my own 2 feet? What is my personal identity apart from anyone else? And what is my ultimate dream? These aren't questions you ask after you settle down. These are the foundational, urgent questions you absolutely must ask yourself before you can ever claim to be settled. So, the really crucial point is this new definition of true stability. It means securing yourself internally. It's built through uncompromising financial independence, rock solid self confidence, and completely owning your personal choices. True settling down actually means shifting your focus away from hunting for a partner and redirecting all of that energy into securing your own identity first.
Let's actually revisit Simran to see this in practice. When she went back to her flat in Pune, amidst all that societal confusion from her trip, she sat down with a diary and analyzed the genuine gaps in her life. She wrote down what made her happy and what was actually missing. And look at her true gaps. She wanted a higher level of financial security, she wanted a long-term independent skill, she wanted a community of supportive women around her. And notice, what is brilliantly absent from this list? A husband. She wasn't looking for a spouse to fill a societal blank, she was seeking internal security and personal growth. That is a game changer.
Section 4. Write your own definition, taking ownership of your life. Listen, if you don't define what stability looks like for you, someone else will gladly do it for you. So I want to leave you with this final, provocative thought. I will feel settled when. I want you to fill in that blank for yourself, not for your relatives, not for your neighbors, but for you. Does it mean financial freedom, learning a new skill, maybe traveling the world, or just having a quiet space of your own? Define your own stability today. Write it in your diary, drop it in the comments below, because the moment you write your own definition, you are finally, truly settling down on your own terms. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer. Keep learning, and I'll catch you next time.